Hey everyone, thanks again for joining me on this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about influencers. Influencers is a relatively new term. In the advertising and marketing world, you probably knew them as promoters, or referred to them as promoters. Influencers do something very similar though, and I bet you're asking yourself about now, how are the two different? Yeah, you are right, they do seem very similar. So here we go with the big difference. Influencer marketing is a type of marketing that focuses on using key leaders to drive your brand's message to the larger market. Rather than marketing directly to a large group of consumers, you instead inspire, hire, and pay influencers to get the word out for you. And secondly, it's an extremely powerful form of marketing. There are a few things that drive a sale more effectively than a warm word-of-mouth recommendation. A study by McKinsey found that marketing-induced consumer-to-consumer word-of-mouth generates more than twice the sales of paid advertising. And those that were acquired through word-of-mouth had a 37% higher retention rate. That's huge in the marketing industry. Unlike mentorship, where the objective is to create momentum and encouragement, that is typically where the relationship ends. As it relates to influencers, movement, motivation, and pulling the trigger is the actual formula. Regarding social media, what an influencer can offer is exposure. And for the influencer, finding the perfect audience is a key factor. Influencers have taken the time to build a loyal and a large following. They've consistently provided good images and valuable content, all of which take time and hard work. You know the old saying, time is money? Well, that's solid truth, baby. You can expect to have to pay something for their time. Understand that influencers are not trying to keep from sharing the wealth with you, but they're actually working for you and on your behalf to try and promote you and promote your brand. Remember, I said they work in much the same capacity as mentors, which is all about sharing knowledge. Influencers have built a career from their labor. Both of them in the business world are probably going to charge for their services, for their experience, for their knowledge, so get ready for it. That said, what is the best way an influencer can help your business? Well, there are several ways, but the top two are mentorship, meaning that you're going to be following them on social media and you're going to be gleaning from their posts. They're successful because they offer tons of value and great content. So keep an eye on what they're putting out there and grab some free education. The second, as I mentioned before, is exposure. The best way to obtain that organically is by following their platforms and creating great content yourself that will make them want to follow you back. And this is a critical step before the actual final step of asking for the shout out. I can promise you this, if an influencer has got a tight IG or Instagram account, they're going to check out your page before they agree to endorse you. It's important to consider the fact that they're putting their name, their business, and their reputation on the line for you when they endorse you or when they do a shout out for you. Once you feel like you've built up a really great brand for your page, then reach out to a couple influencers to see if they're up for mentioning you in their profile. Do not get discouraged though if they say no, charge too much, or don't ever respond back at all, as I found this to be one of the most common issues. They're so busy they never check their DMs, direct messages. Then you ask, how the heck am I ever going to get them to notice me? Well, first, be consistent and look at as many profiles as necessary to get the exposure that you need. Some influencers have their contact information in their bio, and they're letting you know exactly how to reach out to them and ask for a spotlight. Finally, make sure they're legitimate accounts. Just because someone has a cool page and a 100K follower list doesn't mean they're a real account or a legit page. The best way to check for the authenticity of the account is through a website called Social Blade. They can help you determine who are the movers and the shakers from the liars and the fakers. My last thought is, don't give up. This part takes a significant amount of time, but it is worth it. I know. Post great content, add tons of value, use clean and dramatic images, like and follow people, comment on their social media accounts, and get noticed. Is it work? Damn right it is. But at the end of the day, it's worth it. Follow me over the next video where I'm going to share with you some secrets and some hacks to get the ball rolling on your social media business or your online marketing business. Stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss out on this next video. Until then, this is Elliot with Blue Moon Income Solutions. See you soon.